I gotta remember if I gotta click it twice. No, start it up. Okay. Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. Today we'll be wrapping up Myths of the Realm. The one part I haven't done for it yet is the last tiers, so we're just doing the last set of quests. I don't know how much that is, but I got Jenny and Lady Lunatic to help me out. Hello?
Right.
Hello.
Yeah, there they are. Prior warning to everybody watching. Oh, almost on cue. I'm not feeling the best. I got a cold, but it's a good time to do this because Jenny's going to be unavailable soon, and rather than
I will be unavailable for approximately a week. And even once I'm home, I probably won't be doing much for approximately 2 weeks. I am having surgery tomorrow morning. It is planned and it is routine, so no one worry about me. It is, and the surgeon is a very good one, so it's a planned and rather routine surgery. I will be fine.
Yeah, so rather than make her wait a week and go in tonight without having some fun first, decided to suck it up, and so yeah, we're gonna do it. I apologize if I'm a little bit more lethargic than I normally am. I'm gonna try my best to push through, and yeah, so let's grab the quest from Derek, who is totally not the stranger. Oh Shroud, 'tis good of you to come, but I'm afraid there is still no excuse me. There's still no word from Kryl and Grahatia. They're working as fast as they can to compile the findings of our investigation, I shouldn't doubt. But between the Phantom Realm's etheric data and the monument's epigraph, they have much and more to review. Now, while awaiting developments, I had a mind to pay Snowgame a visit in Omphalos. If you aren't otherwise occupied, you should come too. Yes, sir. Lead the way. Tally-ho. Alright, where is the little portal thing? Down there.
At least it's not terribly far away.
Yeah, we're fairly close. Oh, by the way, stick around to the end of the stream, everybody, because I will be reacting to the full Dawn Trail trailer at the end of the stream. I haven't seen it yet. I saw the teaser version a while ago, but I haven't seen the full version. So
they've added more than one set of stuff to it. It's pretty cool now. I do still say the music took a while to grow on me, but it got there.
It fits.
It
with
does.
What they're going for.
It does fit with what they're going for, and the lyrics in like this third section are really apropos of how the story is. But it's still. I think it's just for me. It's a genre thing.
Yeah,
I'll hold off my review till I hear it.
But you notice that all we're going to discuss is the music, and in broad and unspecific tones, so that there are no spoilers. Because you don't need me to say that the music is fantastic to know that the music, even if it's not my general style, is fantastic.
Snow game. Oh, if it isn't Shroud and Derek. But no Kryl or Raha, I see. Unfortunately, speaking of whom, would you not prefer to be with them in Charlian? You're a researcher too, after all. I find myself much more effective in the field. Being here gives me inspiration. you see, and of late I've been mulling over the opening words of the epigraph. As beings who endure by the will of the star, we are susceptible to the influence of hopes and prayers. Thus do we commit our yokes herein, lest we stray from our purpose. The suggestion that faith has shaped the nature of the 12 paints a truly intriguing picture. If truth be told, I was also hoping that I might speak with the gods again. But they haven't graced us since the time we solved the mystery of the monument. They only do so on exceptional occasions, it seems. But that as it may, I believe there might be another way to see them. When we journeyed with the gods, Azema told me that each of them wished to speak with you in private. You, Shroud. If you were to call them before their heavens, I have a feeling they will answer. Hey, Zolthi, let me know to take a game, Brony. Sorry, I didn't welcome you guys initially to the chat. Hope I had a good Christmas. I had a very good Christmas. It was a very nice Christmas. Hope you had one too. So, won't you give it a try? And afterwards, let us know what they said. I, for one, see no harm in it. But if you are disinclined, then do not feel pressured. It is entirely your decision. Well, I grabbed the quest. It would feel rather odd if I didn't talk to them. You have the opportunity to speak with those of the 12 whom you have encountered thus far. To do so, call to them before the entrances to their respective heavens. You may advance the quest at any time by speaking with Derek in the Omphalos.
So you don't actually have to talk to them, but you can, if you choose to.
I mean, if
I mean, it means you can go see the lovely giant boobies.
and you can also speak to your patron again.
True. Ralger. I'll talk to Ralger real quick. Wouldn't be right if I didn't talk to the gods. There he is, big guy. Well, well, if it isn't the dauntless... well, if it isn't the dauntless Shroud, full glad am I that you would thus call to me your patron. When you and yours investigated the origins of the Fists of Ralger, you posited some interesting theories. The connection between myself and the Sylph's divinity in particular. You did well to draw that conclusion. Your inquiring minds have taken you far, child of man, and they will take you further still. Oh, does it?
Yeah, they just have like a couple of little dialogues each.
Oh, okay. What's Beer Guy gotta say?
For a moment, I heard beer gut.
Yeah, I was like, wait. Oh, I forgot.
That's how it looks like it's pronounced to me.
Yeah, it's... I don't even try and pronounce Final Fantasy anymore. I just approximate and hope.
Shroud, pleased am I that you would seek me out. I'd wish to speak with you. Have you been dedicating yourself to crafting, I wonder? In my capacity as the builder, I watch your progress upon this path with keenest interest. Mostly been gathering, actually. The act of crafting embodies the spirit of improvement and advancement. 'Tis my hope that you will strive ever forward, and seize that which you most desire, with your own hands. Does he say anything different if you're an Omnicrafter?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
As the two
No,
Omni crafters go, no, I don't really think so.
Well, yeah, that's disappointing. It would have been interesting if you like max all that shit out. Zima.
Maybe he does say something like your path upon crafting. I don't remember.
I don't remember either. I'd have to go to an inn room and go to the unending journey and have a look-see. But in any event,
Oh, look, it's Firebush. Shroud, at last you've come. I was right to entrust your zealous scholar companion with the message. Ever since our first meeting, I knew that I simply must see you again. I'm glad someone wants to. There's something familiar about you. You awaken forgotten feelings in me. I get that a lot.
Eek! Lauren is naked.
Huh?
I said, eek, Lauren is naked. There. Fixed her outfit. She switched classes to something that didn't have clothes on and was all of a sudden naked.
Well, I guess I missed that. That once smoldered like embers amidst the ashes. Perhaps you resemble someone I knew long ago, yet whatever the reason, your presence gives me comfort and warmth. May your light ever burn bright. Yes, ma'am. Alright, that's Azima. Now Naldthal. Shroud, we bid you welcome. Know that though we appear to be two beings, a dual-aspected divinity, 'twas not always so. Man's hopes harbor power, and 'twas his faith offered over millennia that shaped us into our present form. In answer to your faith, we, the traders, shall watch over mankind as we strive for that which he desires. Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, so that's both of them. So is this upcoming segment only... Is it 2 trials or 1?
it's just one raid. That's all it is.
Gotcha. Heaven of the Ice Gate. Hello. I will speak with you. I forgot what she looked like. I remembered everybody else up so far, but I think Cologne, I forgot what she looks like.
Easily one of my
armored mommy.
Easily one of my favorite designs of the 12.
She looks like a Valkyrie. Like if I were to draw a Valkyrie.
Yeah, see that.
Excuse me.
I think that my favorite one is green dress.
Nopika.
Noftataz. But
Tatas.
it's not because of the tatas, it's because of the green dress. I really like her dress.
It is a very pretty dress. It's
I'm not gonna bullshit anybody. For me, it's the tatas, but it's a pretty dress too. But I'm unfortunately very stereotypical in that regard.
Okay, so someone did some digging around in the code and the models and everything, and Helone has the same size tatas because they use the same base model for her and Noftataz. So it's only the armor that makes her look like she's not quite so
Endowed.
out there.
Boisterous. Is that a word that works? She's not as boisterous.
Helone is more reserved, though. That's the result of about 1,000 years worth of being asked for guidance in warfare.
I mean, I'm not saying it doesn't make sense. I'm just saying that it's one of the things that people have discovered of the models of the 12.
Because of
Because of
these
course
are the
people-
philosophical questions we need answered.
Because of course the first thing that people did was strip their armor off of them and see what they look like.
Naturally, these are the questions what need answering.
Okay, I need to read it. How bold you are to summon me, Shroud. 'Tis no less than I expect from you. In recognition of your valor and deeds, I offer a word of counsel. Alright, hit me up. Well do I know the power of men's hopes, of mortal faith, and there is no faith that I reject. Yet in every age there are those who invoke the name of the divine for their own ends. Be not misled by them. Don't fall for cults. Got it. That was a very nice way of saying, yeah, those people over there using my name to justify their crimes. Yeah, I don't consent. Alright, Menfina. I think I remember what Menfina looks like. Yeah, okay, yeah, I remember that right. Wasn't sure. Oh, Shroud, what a delightful surprise. You wished to see me, did you? Always.
6 watching and 1 like. I am devastatingly in despair here, people.
Very, very wounding.
Traumatized by the lack of likes here.
The heck?
Excuse me. I'm truly grateful that we can talk like this. As you know, I'm the goddess of love, yet that obviously doesn't mean I have a monopoly on love. For instance, my brethren love mankind with all their hearts, just like me. And whether or not Oshon is my beloved, as mortals believe, I have more than enough room in my heart for everyone, be it men or gods. I love you all alike. It's like that thing your mom tells you, like when you got into a fight with your siblings over who's the better one. It's like, I love you equally. I love you both. Needless to say, I love my adorable Dalamud too, whom you and yours gifted to me. This does beg the question, like, if you had the opportunity to talk to, like, God, like, in this case, it's like this world's pantheon, but, like, let's say in our world, like, there was, like, a Mount Olympus where you could meet with the god of, like, whatever faith you might follow. How many questions did you fucking have? Oh, man, I'd have too many.
I can think of one. One really big one. Why? That would be my first question, just why? But I'm a philosophical kind of person. And why is a big question.
It's also very broad.
It is.
It's like, why,
Extremely
what?
broad.
And this, especially if you're God, that could literally apply to every single topic. Nafika, Althic, Nemia, Nafika.
Naftataz.
Naftataz.
Praise the Noftatas.
Yeah, she is. God damn it. I gotta read. It's hard to keep my eyes down. Why, if it isn't Shroud, you wish to speak, do you? Yes. Only speak.
Because speaking is totally what he's doing right now.
I swear. Tell me, have you ever met an elemental? Yes, many. Many, too many. Many hold that they were born of me, and as I mentioned, they are the voice of those who abide in the Twelveswood. At times, they may seem excessive in their actions, but it is out of an abundance of love, so pray be good to them and heed their warnings. Yes, ma'am. Alright, we have to say goodbye to the titties. Okay.
You can talk to the titties as often as you want. You can just keep, staring at her if you really wanted to be a creep.
I mean, I am a creep at heart, I think.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay,
I'll leave you to judge that.
I'm gonna get up and do some things. I'll be right back.
Gotcha.
I ain't judging.
I'll think. Shroud, is it? I must say there is something to be said for being summoned by a mortal. The life of man is but a drop in the great river of time. Thus are you and yours wont to rush ahead. Yeah, I did there. Not wasting a single moment. Be that as it may, certain sights will only come into view if one stops to look. So be not afraid to pass the time in ways which, at first, may not seem fruitful. Should you dare to do so, you may well be visited by an eye-opening experience. Such is the richness of time. So basically, patience is a virtue. Alright, and finally, Nemea. Or Nemea. Oh, I forgot what she looked like. Well now, if it isn't my dear Shroud, how good of you to call to me. I'm sorry if I gave you a shock by joining my brother in battle, but I couldn't help myself. We've always done everything together, he and I. I kicked both your asses, so it's fine. As such a joy it was to face you and yours, you displayed the self-same determination that allowed you to defy fate. And it was one surprise after another. I was a very determined fellow. Thus is the nature of being the warrior of light. Alright, that's everybody. Alright, so that was... Alright, so Heart of Myth, speak with Derek. Excuse me. Excuse me. Should we wait for Jenny before I talk to him, or is there enough like dialogue upcoming that we'll be fine?
Trying to think. There's a decent amount of dialogue, I think.
Okay. Derek. Spoken to your satisfaction, have you? Then let us await Kryl and Garhatia together. Wait with Derek, yes. Funny thing is, I don't think I've met that many like real life Dereks. It's a very rare name I come across. Still no sign of them. There's something I've been meaning to ask you. As an adventurer, you are better traveled than most. Of the places you have seen, what kind do you like most? You like best? Alright, what are my options? Bustling hubs brimming with activity, natural and violence unspoiled by man, faraway lands where new encounters await, quiet places where I can enjoy solitude. I mean, in real life, my answer would probably be the fourth one. Quiet places where I can enjoy solitude, but for FF14, what would it be? Probably faraway lands where new encounters await. I guess I can imagine I can imagine you being given to such. The thrill of visiting unknown places is something I can understand. I myself am partial to wandering Eorzea, so rich in aether, this land, and possessed of so many aspects. 'Twas when I was traveling through the Twelves Wood that I encountered this fellow. I knew not how he came to be injured and alone, but I couldn't turn a blind eye. He has long since recovered, and I probably should have returned him to his forest home. But when I see him here, undaunted in the presence of gods, I can't help but feel 'twas fate that delivered him to me. Still, the day will come when we must go our separate ways. They're finally here, everyone. Ah, there they are. Graha looking dapper as always. Welcome back. I've heard your work. It took longer than we anticipated, but we managed to compile our findings, and thence deliberated a course of action. Indeed. Hereon, we would do well to tread with caution. The waveform we recovered with the etheric analyzer revealed an unsettling occurrence. In the course of fighting us, the gods expended a tremendous amount of their ether, so much so as to dilute their very essence. Lest you worry, you've done no wrong, Shroud. The gods themselves wish to fight, after all. That being said, we should avoid engaging in further battle until we learn more about their true objective. To that end, we will seek out the 13th unnamed being, whose duty is to watch unflinching. I wonder if it's Derek. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, hint after hint after hint.
Oh.
I want to say
yeah,
I called this, though. I called this way back when we first met him. It wasn't like right when we met him, but shortly after we met the gods, I'm pretty sure I called this.
I forgot this next bit. Oh, you'll have plenty of time.
Okay. If Raha is correct, and we have no reason to believe otherwise, said being is the Watcher on the moon. I don't think so. I'm pretty sure it's Derek. You'd be pleased to know I've already acquired permission to use the Tower of Babel from the Ilsabad contingent, who oversee the structure with the Garlean people's leave. We're going then? To the moon? Huzzah! I wonder what the Watcher is like. If there are no other matters, then let us set forth at once. Aye, aye. Tally-ho. If you still wish to speak with the gods, best to seek them out now. They may not be there later. Excuse me. Alright, from the Watcher's place. And we are now on the moon.
Stupid disconnects while I'm not sitting here. Mutter, mutter, grumble, mutter, grumble.
Hmm?
I disconnected from the game when I got up to do things.
Oh. Do not worry.
Just finishing up getting my laundry and stuff done so I don't have anything to do for a week while I'm recovering.
Good.
I refilled the cat feeder. Matt will have to put water in the water dish, but that's as easy as pouring water into a water dish. It's just a fancy water dish that has a fountain in it.
Greetings, Heidelin's champion. You are ever welcome here, as are your companions. 'Tis a pleasure to meet you, Watcher. We come hoping that you would answer some questions for us, questions about Heidelin. We have deciphered the monument at the heart of the Phantom Realm, In addition to the names and duties of the 12, it speaks of one who is unnamed, who shall watch unflinching. Are we correct in assuming that that individual is you? The 12 have existed for eras. If you know aught about them, will you not share your knowledge with us? They have a desire which they claim can only be fulfilled through a battle with mankind. We wish to understand what that is. Please. So man has managed to come this far. Very well, you have earned the right to know. Remember, however, that I am but a creation. Though I have been imbued with some memories of the past, they are far from complete. First of all, I am indeed the unnamed being. Oh, okay, never mind. Damn it! I thought I was correct. I am indeed the unnamed being the monument describes. Or maybe it might still be Derek, and this is like the whole thing. Like this is part of him. An entity created by Hydaelyn to serve a purpose alongside the 12. Together, they were charged with preserving equilibrium on a sundered and unstable star. Like myself, they were given shape from people who once existed. And like myself, they believed that the world should be entrusted to the new life that had emerged. While I do not possess detailed memories of that time, Vinay selected those she deemed best suited to their respective duties. Sorry, Vanna. I fucked that up. That would explain why the 12 appear to have personalities like mortals. The men and women they once were influenced their personalities, yes, but so too did the faith of mortals. Knowingly or no, when men pray, they will the object of their worship to assume a form that can better grant them their heart's desire. In this manner have the 12 been shaped over eons into images that fit men's ideals. So you were right, Raha. Hopes and prayers have the power to influence the gods. Vindication. Yet, even as they thus changed, at Vanna's behest, they would have refrained from intervening in mortal affairs. As a result, there will have been times when they acted in ways that are contrary to your expectations. But now that Hydaelyn is no more and the final days averted, the 12 have arrived at a decision regarding their fate. All on their own. 'Tis not for me to reveal the truth of their desire. I can, however, guarantee that it will not visit harm upon mankind. Nay, far from it. Well, I, for one, never felt that the gods meant us ill. To have your guarantee as well, we couldn't possibly doubt them anymore. It is most assuring to confirm the connection between you and the 12. With this, we may proceed in our quest with easier hearts. Thank you for sharing your knowledge with us. We shall return to the Omphalos and continue engaging with your brethren. That is well. As I watch on, I shall pray that the tale comes to a happy conclusion for gods and men alike. May your journey be fulfilling. Wait in front of the Watcher's place. We have now done that. Alright, enter Omphalos. Where is my... Apologies. Alright. I wonder how many times I'm gonna die to this raid. Hey Jaybird, welcome to the stream. I love how I don't get notice that you upload or stream. Yeah, YouTube sucks. And there's no other way to put it. YouTube really fucking suck.
I like it when I get the alert like 45 minutes into me watching a stream.
Yeah, it's frustrating. Like, YouTube systems and the algorithm are all really not helping streaming in particular. Videos, it doesn't help that much more, but streaming, it's really bad.
Yeah, it hasn't given me an alert that you're streaming.
Probably won't for a little while longer.
Yep, and I know that I'm subscribed with the bell. Yep.
Yeah. Right. Something's amiss. The gods' avatars are nowhere to be seen. That's because our preparations are complete.
Only 2 balls.
Do you think I can join you for Mists of the Realm? If you like, yeah. Who are you? These... Did I forget paragods?
No, we have more gods to fight. Those are the new ones.
Oh, they're new gods.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure
2
the
of 'em.
one in white is the Navigator,
Yep, that's Lim Lane.
i.e. Limsolominsa's.
Yep, Limsa Luminsa's patron. And you wonder why she talks and acts like that.
Okay. I've waited so bloody long for this moment. Oh, that fits. Tisk tisk. Limonene. Are such uncouth words the first you would speak unto our guests? Oh, leave off, Thaliak. Did I say that right? You can't tell me you're not as excited as I am? Oh wait, I think that's a guy. Is that
Yeah,
a...
the second one is a guy.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
He's just a very pretty guy.
Ah. Gotcha. I would be the first to admit my joy, but on such a momentous occasion, I would act with due propriety. Excuse me. Well met, children of man. 'Tis our understanding that you have spoken with the Watcher and ascertained our true nature. Indeed, we were created by Hydaelyn to tend the star. Having built the Omphalos at its heart and our sanctums throughout ether-rich Eorzea, we labored to preserve the balance of reality. All of this we have learned, but there is still one thing we do not understand. Our analysis of the Phantom Realm revealed that you and yours dilute your very selves by fighting us. Would this not impede your ability to carry out your duties? Alright, what server are you on? I'm on Marlboro. Yeah, Crystal DC.
We're outside the Omphalos, and I'm currently group leader. I'm putting it together because we were waiting for Asmo.
Alright. We appreciate your concern, but you needn't worry. Alright, this is where some suspicions I had are finally being revealed. What's going on? I knew it. You were him all along. Is he the Watcher? And like, it's like a dual thing, or... Likewise, I knew you harbored suspicion as to my true identity. Alright, please tell me my prediction was right. While my brethren used various creatures as avatars, I chose the form of a man, the better to share in your solitude. And it fell to me.
They seem to have saved the thirst trap bosses for the last one.
The Wanderer. I called it!
Oh.
Alright, the Wanderer to beckon onto the my fucking tongue tied today. To beckon onto the Omphalos, they who would grant our wish. What? How could you hide such a thing from us? Had you known my true identity and our purpose, we feared that you would refuse to fight us. But our fears were unfounded. You've heeded our request and, despite the hardships, endeavored to grant it. Forgive me, Shroud, but I must leave the little fellow in your care. Alright, he's gonna be a companion, I can safely assume. Yeah, a little pet. In the innermost part of our realm, we shall reveal the truth in its entirety. Oh, I await your coming with bated breath. This is our grandest moment, mortal. Gird your loins and have at us. Ma'am, I feel we should use a different turn of phrase.
Oh no!
Oh, absolutely not.
They know what their Final Fantasy knows what their players want.
Certainly can't deny that.
Like I said, they saved the thirst trap bosses for the last one, excepting Naftatas.
Alright, I shall receive you with my all. Be as a raging torrent, child of... Okay, come on.
They know.
They know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. That's... They know exactly.
We got two pretty boys, Lim Lane. Come on, they're all thirst traps.
Yep. I don't dare Google them on Google Images at the moment.
Oh, like instantly. You couldn't Google them instantly without safe search on.
Yeah. This community is very consistent.
It really is. And gamers in general just be thirsty. That's how it goes.
I say as I take a sip of my drink.
Thank God I'm not there. Gratia.
Oh, he was complaining that there was a 16-person queue on Malboro. And 50 plus is common on Adamantoise. But, I mean, as long as it's not 6,000 like it was when Endwalker released.
I don't know, my standard queue is about 7. I've noticed.
Yep, it's not bad.
It depends very much on the time of day, but yeah. Queue times on here are really, really pretty much nothing.
Cedric
I had
is
a
the one.
two-person queue earlier. Two.
That's pretty good. Cedric is the wanderer, the deity who shares in men's solitude. And in order to beckon us... Excuse me. In order to... yeah, for anybody who's just joining the stream now, after we're done the raids, I'm also going to react to the full Dawn Trail trailer that released. I haven't seen it yet. But just throwing that out there. And in order to beckon us to the Phantom Realm, he posed as an explorer and solicited the aid of the I almost said Scions. The Sons of Saint Cognac. In spite of this, I do feel as though I've been deceived. Nor do I harbor any resentment. Rather, I simply feel sad. I understand. 'Tis as if a dear friend was suddenly spirited far away. In hindsight, perhaps this was an expectation of the coming battle, that he kept men at arm's length. Ook. Sorry, little monkey. Imagine it must be even harder for you. But to know that one of the 12 walked among us makes me want to do the best we can by them. Aye, since time immemorial, the 12 have watched over all who abide on this star. And even as they fulfilled their purpose of maintaining stability, as beings possessed of sentience, they also heeded the hearts of men. So let us likewise heed their hearts, and do our utmost to grant them their desire. We owe them that much. So let's go kick their asses. That's one way to practice faith. How do you worship the gods? I kick their asses. They seem to appreciate it.
To be fair, you do follow Ralger, the Destroyer, so...
Well, for me it makes sense. Alright. Then I believe we all know what comes next. Yep. Fight time. Beat 'em up time. Ass kicking time. War. I'm super curious what the hell their goal is, though. If I recall what my prediction from last time correctly, I predicted that they're kind of coming to the end of their lifespan, and with Heidelin going, they're fading. So they're kind of just accepting, like, this is basically their way of going out, but making sure humanity is well protected before they go.
Well, we'll see.
Oh yeah, don't tell me
First
if
we
I'm right
gotta-
or not, but...
Well, first we gotta beat up a drifter, a boisterous woman, and a nerd.
A math nerd. Stupid geometry.
I'm not even gonna ask what you're referencing right now. If I have to do a numbers game again for
It's
raid
not.
mechanic...
It's not that kind of math. It's more like shape math.
Ah, okay.
Geometry.
That's worse.
Which is
I'm worse with the geometry.
It's pretty straightforward.
it's not that bad.
Hmm.
I only managed to die once during it the first time I was in here.
Well, if you died once, I'm gonna die several times. Alright. By all indications, this will be the final foray into the God's Sanctum. This task, we entrust to you and your adventurer friends once more, Shroud. Don't tell me anything about the trailer yet, Jaybird. As there's no telling what may happen afterwards, I shall remain on guard here. Twice now you have triumphed, and I have faith that you will do so yet again. Go well, Shroud.
You can do the same thing that I do every time he says don't tell me anything, just tell him the music is great. Because that's not a spoiler in this game anymore. The music is great.
That's just stating the obvious. Alright, Thalea. Did you find out to regular duty? Alright, I'm gonna run to the bathroom before we do this. Drinking a lot of water. Alright, I will be right back.
Hydrate or dihydrate.
I'm back. Accept party invite. Alrighty. That's right. You gotta do the thing.
Yes,
Lawrence.
I put Lauren in charge because I don't feel like being in charge of anything. I just saw everyone grouped up and standing here and not actually in a group, so I figured I would just add everyone to a group.
Alright, well, Lauren, you gotta make me leader, or you gotta queue us. Okay, promoted me to leader. I'm doing
Don't
it
have
now.
eye level on summoner.
He doesn't
Darn.
have a eye level for doing the thing. It's fine.
The layout.
I did. I died and put you in charge.
Oh, one of my party members does not
he
meet
only
the
has-
requirements.
He only has eye level on paladin. Alright, hang on a moment.
Oh,
What's
I
going
can
on?
fix things.
we can balance things. Everyone here who can't do at least 2 rolls is probably just Shroud.
What's our requirement issue?
Crow, Jaybird doesn't have the item level requirement on any DPS, so he had to switch to tank, which is his main. So we had to push lightning off onto a DPS.
Okay.
Oh no, I have to hit things. Whatever will I do?
Right. Joining. There we go. Now we're registered.
It happens. Don't worry about it.
No worries, mate. It's all good.
No problemo.
It's not like you're the one. There's a reason that I like to heal. It's because I never lose my spot ever, because no one else wants to heal except for Lauren. And since there's 2 healer spots, we can have a tank, a shield healer and a regen healer, and both of us can do what we want to do.
Shield hero. Sorry. References.
Fun. I never use a MMO mouse. I hate the one I have. It's so small.
What the hell is an MMO mouse?
Okay, you ever seen those mice that have the 10 key on the side?
Those monstrosities? Yes.
Yes, those are MMO mice.
I listen. I got 2 buttons on the side of my mouse that I accidentally hit as it is. You give me a keyboard, a mini keyboard on the side of it. You've now added to my confusion. And the number of times I'd accidentally hit something is extremely high.
I have 3 buttons on the side of mine, and
From what I can,
that's too many buttons for me.
from what I can tell, it's really something only like super duper high end people do for convenience to have more buttons in one place, readily accessible.
Yeah, my brain can't handle more buttons.
This game is designed. Everything in this game is designed to be cleared on a PlayStation controller.
Yes.
Button combos.
Yeah, see, I use, like, control keys.
Excuse me.
So the left hand is the one who has to know where all the buttons are. The right hand just has to know where the mouse is. We are 1 DPS short. 1 DPS is all we need to get this party rolling.
Usually you're waiting on a tank or a healer. We're waiting on a DPS. This should be quick.
Yep,
If I queue solo late in the week as a tank, I'm often waiting for half an hour.
Yep. I've waited for up to 10 minutes as a healer. That felt very strange.
Very, very odd. Let me jump to my doom.
Oh, you'll have plenty of opportunity coming up.
There's a lot of falling, isn't
I
there?
want that mount. I don't know what that is, but I want it.
I think that comes from the treasure maps.
I want it. It's a elephant with lights on it.
Oh, excuse me.
I think it's a thing that, okay, it doesn't drop directly from the maps. Instead, there's a very rare currency that drops,
Oh,
an item that drops, and you've got to collect like 3 of them.
too much effort. I have other cool mounts, but I want it. It's an elephant with lights on it.
I
the
believe
fun.
the items that drop are tradable.
Oh well, I'll get it eventually, I'm sure. It's not the why didn't you tell me there's a fairy mount sort of level of I want it. The joke there being I was in bed, they hadn't figured out what was wrong with me yet, and none of my friends told me there was a fairy mount because they all wanted me to continue to sleep and get better. So no one told
That's
me there
the
was a
right
fairy
call.
mount so that I wouldn't get up and get out of bed and get my ass on the game and get the fairy mount.
Definitely prioritize your rest over your fairy mount farm.
Yes, there's a fairy mount.
Isn't she cute? Well, isn't they cute?
I'm glad you enjoyed it, Nathan. I worked pretty hard on it. Oh, there's.
Aha! Booyah!
Yeah. I'm glad that video's. Plenty of people seem to like it, so that's good.
Is good video.
It might hit 1,000 views in a couple of years, which we shall see. There's the cue. Alright. Here we go.
Ah,
And
darn
they-
it! I can't she's the last boss, so I'll have to just live with it.
And they put us in the thing with the fish. Fish.
Alright, load me in. That's pretty epic looking. Makes me think of Atlantis.
Well, one of the bosses here is the navigator. Oh, water themed.
Alright, let's do this.
Come, mortals. Make your way through our watery sanctum.
Watery sanctum. It's very moist.
Let us see how you fare against my servants.
Okay, I cannot just run in. I cannot just run in. I cannot just. People are running in. All right, let me.
Why do I have threat?
I don't know, why do you?
I don't know, I hadn't cast anything. Like, literally, I was just standing there.
Active regens.
No, I didn't have them on. And also, they're not supposed to give threat anymore.
so many sparkly effects. Oh shit, I just got hit by something.
The divine sprites, when they explode when they die.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I had to choose between saving lightning and saving Shroud. I saved Shroud. I'm sorry you died, but
I didn't die.
I saved Streamer.
Only
No,
to be
Lightning died
expected
because
Oh,
I
Lightning.
chose
who
between the
vanquished
two of
my
you.
pupil Beauregard. It shall be my pleasure to welcome you personally.
This will be interesting, having weakness for the first minute or so of the fight, but it's not like there's a harsh DPS requirement here.
I have looked forward to this moment, children of man. The scholar shall measure your depth of knowledge.
It's going to be a knockback
The
from
rivers rage at my
Thalia's
behest.
clone on the left, sorry, the right over there.
Seems like a couple people got hit by that.
Knowledge is wisdom.
Not if they were using their knockback protection. They're probably fine. Unless they went flying off, they're fine.
At what answer will you arrive, I wonder?
Get on his right,
Check.
opposite.
Get her.
Of ignorance be cleansed.
Cluster, those are lines.
Join me in deepest knowledge.
Shapes. Watch the floor.
Alright.
Let flow the waters of your mind. Seek new perspectives, and you shall find
These
new
raids are
paths.
always so creative.
Oh yes. The corners of the triangles are safe.
Basically, they're gonna split open. That's the one that kept getting me because I wasn't quite sure what I was supposed to do when there's two of them. It doesn't make you do math at short notice, which is nice.
Small wonder the others have exalted souls.
It's just another location mechanic.
Yep, it's just one that involves, like, shapes.
This will be the same knockback thing, however, half the arena will be blue-balled.
Okay.
Oh, waters purifying, reveal
Yes,
their
the nerd's
nature.
gonna blue-ball you.
It also helps that most people know these fights, so you can just follow the herd
Tis
now.
time for a test.
True, I
Doing
am
it the
coming in
first
late
week
to
is
this.
always a pain in the butt.
Share with me your ruminations.
Quarter turn clockwise.
Oh, that fucks with my brain a little bit. Ugh.
The the opposite
all
direction.
answers can be obtained through
Yep.
might.
Also, he's going to left bank, so you need to put it on there. Well, I'm gonna be here with something.
Damn it.
Prove
My
to
rain
me
shroud ran out.
wisdom of man.
Alright, I'm going to limit break.
Let us enlighten one another. Well done, White.
Oh.
Well done.
Good sailing.
Smooth sailing so far, I see. Come then, mortals.
The heaven of wind.
Of course we
Come
do.
on, don't keep me waiting.
Let me at her, let me at her,
Okay,
let me at her,
I'm
let me
not
at her,
gonna
let me
lie,
at
I
her.
kind of like her.
Let
I
me
do like her.
prepare
You should
a
give her a
suitable
hug.
stage for our union.
When she's not doing something else, though. It would be rude to interrupt her when she's doing something.
I feel like if I gave her a hug, she'd headbutt me.
You should give her a
No,
hug.
she won't. She's
won't
fine.
hug- She won't headbutt you.
I'll teach you the ways of navigation.
Why, thank you. I need navigational tutoring. I intended to go sailing soon. Clearly.
When she's not casting something, you should blow her a kiss or give her a hug.
Mine are the waves and the winds.
In her hitbox.
In her hitbox?
And
Yep, in. Now out.
Oi, cut it out, you.
Boy.
so what she does is throws a knife at you.
With she who rules the tides.
What?
It does 95% of your maximum health and damage.
Holy shit.
My trident parts the very sea.
It is suicide to do that as a tank. Okay, get in her hitbox.
It's not suicide, you just have to have your have trust in your healers.
You must make an ally of the wind.
I mean, the next auto attack can kill you.
Yes. You just have to know that your healers are paying attention and have benediction ready.
Rise above the white caps.
Okay, don't get blue balled by the sea goddess.
You weren't joking about them being blue balls.
No. Why would you have been joking?
You never
Also,
know.
don't get run over.
Ah, you don't disappoint.
Stackety stack.
Oi, cut it out, you. Like the stormy seas, I'm a harsh mistress.
I mean, everyone needs a harsh mistress now and then, you know?
Okay, the tridents will explode with lightning in order. They're big explosions.
Cut it out, you.
Oh, there's a knockback to that slap, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Boop, boop, boop.
Brace for the storm.
Yep, so she kicks you away and throws a knife at you.
I trust you don't mind if they play too.
Yeah, I do mind
Come,
flossing and jets
Pericles.
sometimes.
Valios.
It's Flotsam and Jetsam.
in the excitement.
Out, but don't get to those jets of water in the wall. They will accompany some mechanics now.
Dance upon the waves.
Yeah. Communio. Oh, fuck.
That's the way, my clever serpents.
It's just an AoE.
Feel the might of the Navigator! Go on, my pets. Don't be shy.
Oh crap. Shit. Yeah, I know I'd die at least once. Thank you.
Yeah, I nearly screwed that one up too.
Boundless as the ocean.
Back.
Near but not in the purple.
Swim
Yes,
free,
got
my
it all.
pet.
Oh, come on.
Be on our left. Gonna limit break.
You can surely do better than that. You're bloody brilliant, you are.
Thank you.
I do appreciate that the
Horizons
raid
must
bosses are
come
like
together as one.
encouraging.
It falls to you and yours
Oh yeah,
to
they want us to
navigate
fight
the
them
seas ahead.
at our best.
After all this time, it feels strange calling to you.
Of course, a
thus.
bunch of scouting gear is shopping when I'm looking for a Viper Glamour, naturally.
Naturally.
I've already gotten my drop for the week.
I forgot
Oh,
this was a weekly
okay.
drop as I clicked,
Thank
so I've already missed out on my thing.
For making it
It's all
this
good.
far.
Yeah, I don't
Now
know.
for Sean.
Not long now, till our journey together must end.
This one's also pretty gosh darn clever. It's hard to decide whether I like him or Limelane best.
I like Limelane just because you can get slapped for kissing her.
I am the last of us to face you.
That is a clever thing to add in, though.
It's actually part of the lore of... There's actually a fish called the Navigator's Dagger. Apparently, this guy found her when she was swimming or bathing one day, and
Strong
got
are
the
they
fish
who
thrown at her.
roam.
He's gonna move.
Stand firm amidst the storm.
Now his clone's gonna move.
Crap. Yeah, good.
Fitting for the Wanderer, his mechanics have an element of maneuver to them.
Element?
That was
You
unintentional.
must persevere.
Well, I was being more snarky. It's not an element, it's the entire thing.
Get behind him. The funny thing, a lot of his attacks are physical in nature. Follow the pack.
Wind, guide my arrow. My bowstring sings.
This will be a knockback in a bit.
You can overcome this. I know you can.
Transition.
Arise!
I will say the music isn't super impressive to me. I don't think it's bad, mind you. It's good, but it doesn't. It's very thematic with the environment.
Your prayers have given us strength.
But
It's meant to be more easygoing.
That strength
Yeah.
shall be returned to the start.
I would have liked more of a scream, you know.
Come,
I think we all want more
grant
screams.
us our heart's desire.
Phase 2.
He's
on the
Giga
road.
Ocean.
Get to the bit that's not cracked.
Those who hesitate are lost.
Back up. Just to give you fair warning, the busters in this phase are massive AoEs.
Behold the Wanderer's arrow.
As is this. Get well away from that circle.
Boom.
Now, way the heck forward.
I'm glad that it was you who came to us.
I'm glad you're glad, man.
Here our journey ends.
Okay, you remember, what is it? Okay, just go into the strafe as it comes through. It's just like 9S at the end of Poppy Factory.
Blessings be upon you on the road ahead.
Fuck, I got hit.
It's fine. It's fine. We can raise you. We have the technology.
The Wanderer's arrow combined with the knockback.
Ever be at your back.
Oh, we got him.
The sweet sorrow of parting. I beg you, stay the course to the end.
Back to the Omphalos. That's all 12 of the 12.
So we're gonna fight someone else now, because this ain't over. Oh yeah, fighting all 12 now?
You're back. The Omphalos. It's suddenly transformed. Servants? What's the meaning of this? Those ones, I leave to you.
The music dying is kind of imposing.
It seems we're being summoned. Go.
No,
my
it seems
friend.
we're being
I
summoned.
will
You
stay
stay
here
here
with
where
the
it's
others.
safe, Taco Cat.
Vote abandoned.
No!
No, what?
It's a troll.
Why?
That's a troll.
Not a troll that makes any sense.
It
It's just
does
someone
make
being
sense.
dumb.
To abandon it at this stage.
Oops. I didn't quite make it to the tiny safe spot.
All good. Alright, I have informed the Alliance that we have a cutscene watcher in A.
The will of the star has entrusted the future to you and yours. As entities charged with ensuring life on Aetheris, we rejoice in this outcome with all our hearts.
Alright, they summon their Megazord. The 12 Eulogia.
Eulogia. Ancient Greek for blessing.
Beloved children, time to bid farewell to we relics of the past.
So yeah, I pretty much called it. They're going out the way they want to go out, which is fighting us.
Come, children, fulfill our final wish.
I tried to...
See every last rose returns to the star.
That voice is kind of haunting.
Alright, this one's a bit tricky. She's gonna go where the arrows indicate and hit where her arms are. She's gonna go and hit on her left side. She's gonna hit on her right side over there.
Fight! Fight with all your being!
I'm good. They're griping about the cancel timer. I canceled the timer because my friend was not here yet.
The circle means it'll be a ring underneath her.
Receive our love and transcend it.
Buster next. These are pretty small AoEs. Son of a... Pop whiz.
Nah, fuck.
Darn it. Solar fans.
Mercy be upon our beloved children.
God damn it.
Alright, head to the 3. Quarter circle right. Followed by a Hand of the Destroyer to blue. Gets the red side.
In unity lies resilience.
Nocka's flowers. Stand on blue first. Chill on yellow for a bit.
Not a single mote of strength shall we hold back. The only way is forward.
Close but not in.
Overcome our final test.
This will be accompanied by a knockback.
Doesn't matter, I'm dead again.
Orange is safe.
And I fucking suck at this fight. No.
It's your first time in here.
And it's a complicated fight. It's mechanics from all of the bosses. And some of them you haven't seen in months, so.
Ever has mankind hoped and prayed.
Bloodbath.
And those hopes and prayers have made us fall. Unto the star, we surrender our all.
I'm breaking.
At 19%?
May as well, it's full.
And it's just a repeat at this point. Hopefully I can read this correctly. Yep.
Yeah, alright, there we go.
That's it.
That is a very complicatedly designed boss.
Yes.
Thank you.
I don't know how I feel about saying goodbye to the gods.
I kind of saw it coming, but I'm still not terribly happy about it.
It is what it is. You gotta do what you gotta do. It was sad, though.
Well, at least I got one thing.
One of these days I will get that stupid mini pet.
Here's something that doesn't take umpteen thousand times like it took me to get Halone!
Alright, cutscene time. Shard, are you alright? Thanks for clearing away, Shard. That being, I presume, is the 12. You have done well, children of man. As promised, we shall reveal the truth in its entirety. Our desire is simply thus, to give ourselves unto the star as a blessing. In the 12 millennia we have existed, we have come to harbor tremendous power through prayers. Through battle, our essence shall unravel and return to the star, where it might give rise to new life, such as our final gift to you. You mean you'll disappear? Yes. The fragments of our former souls which serve as the core of our existence shall rejoin the life stream. Yet though we may fade from sight, our individuality lost, our stabilizing influence shall endure. The only thing to change is where our prayers find their way. Henceforth it shall be thus. The instruments of blessing that receives the mortal hopes. Hopes that shall be given back to the star. But your presence brings comfort to mankind. Everyone would wish for you to remain. Must you truly fade away? Such gladdening things you say, child. We must confess what we do, we also do for ourselves. When humankind overcame the final days, it so moved us that even we who are but constructs knew the greatest joy. You have shown our unfaltering love for the world. In return, we should show our undying love for you. Worry not. Myths are wont but to be woven and passed down. So long as men hold the 12 in fondness, we shall live on in your faith in us. When you say such things... The moment parting has come. By our blessing, may you march towards a brighter future. Farewell, beloved children.
When you're ready, brothers and sisters.
Yours is the strength to destroy all obstacles. Abide in virtue and hold fast to the truth. There is meaning in no deeds, celebrate life and embrace death. May you flourish and reap a bountiful harvest. In your limited time, we have boundless compassion. Carry yourself with honor and forge on towards victory. Harbor love in your heart for yourself, for others, and for the world. From past to future, the river of knowledge flows, be part of its nourishing waters. May a wonderful new world greet you beyond destiny's horizon. Be calm as the ocean, and you shall weather any storm. As the wind blows unfettered, may you be free to follow your heart. God, this shit is depressing. You needn't agonize so, Oshun. Remain with them if that be your desire. But that is what we've dreamed of, to return to the star together. I never imagined that I would grow so fond of them, that parting would be so hard. Long as we have abided in patience to rejoin the life stream. For the drop in the river of time that is man's fleeting life. Why not share your fate with them? Follow your heart as you ever have. And when the time comes, we shall meet again. I've decided to continue journeying a while longer. Feels Walker is so painful. Words can't well express my surprise when I opened my eyes to see Derek standing there. I'm naturally curious as to what happened, but above all, I rejoice for a dear friend returned. Alright, embraced by gods. Derek is the very picture of peace. What to say in such a moment? Best to speak from the heart, I suppose. I'm glad to be back. And we're glad to have you back. Glad hardly suffices to describe it. We're over the moon that you're still here, Derek. Or should we call you Oshon? I no longer have Oshon's power. Derek will do. I was remade from the portion of my essence that wasn't returned to the star, and will live out my days as a man. May I ask what happened? No sooner had the 12 vanished than you reappeared before us. At the very last, I couldn't bear it. Couldn't bear to say farewell. Your earnest friendship had weighed down my steps. And the little fellow's fervent call halted them. I was overwhelmed by the keenest longing to remain among you and see more of the world I love. Upon seeing me torn, my brethren bade me follow my heart. I needed no further urging. We created the instrument of blessing in the faith that one day the star would no longer need our guiding hand. Thanks to you, the day has finally come. Ah, but I ramble. How uncharacteristic. Let us head back to Omphalos, shall we? Dawn Trail better be lighthearted. I'm sorry, but I need something lighthearted after everything with Endwalker. Well, we must return to Charlene. The Forum will be expecting a report. Yet, if the entire truth were to be revealed to the public, it would shake the very foundation of the worship of the 12. Aye, in penning our report, we should do well to consult the Forum on what details are safe to disclose. Much pertaining to the field of mythology will need to be obfuscated, I fear. Worry not on my account. Inspired by our findings, I have the mind to examine the 12 in the context of reception theory. The people's perception of deities are wont to be informed by their culture. By comparing the differences across eras and regions, I believe we may uncover the heretofore unseen aspects of the 12. Reception theory, you say? Most intriguing. I should like to see the fruits of your research when I visit Charlene. When you do, have care not to reveal who you used to be. Our scholars would be all over you like starved beasts. Oh. I see. Perhaps I shall wait a while before I come calling.
Almost like poor Estinian.
Very similar. Before I came to you, I simply roamed the world. I had no objective, nothing I wished to find. With this second chance I have, I mean to undertake my travels with a renewed perspective. But ere I set out, I would move my brethren's hopes elsewhere, to a place in men's midst. Oh, what a wonderful idea. If you don't mind, we should like to accompany you. This part always makes me tear up. By all means, we make for the Sanctum of the 12 in the East Shroud.
Do have to say this part was very well done. It is sad, but it's the good kind of sad where you're happy that they got what they want, but you miss them.
Yeah.
Kind of sad.
Like I said, I need Dawn Trail to be far more uplifting overall.
Well, the music is much bouncier, so that's a good sign.
Endwalker has been a taxing expansion on the emotions.
Endwalker was very hard. My friend who's been streaming it just recently got past Venispati. And, let's put it this way, she went into it after I did. Okay. Her mother died in, like, November of last year. So she went into the part with the elephant that turns and then her kids turn, that part, without knowing what was going to happen because I didn't tell her. Like, last month. I feel bad for her. She's doing okay, though.
I'm sure she probably needed a break after that.
She did. Venispati's a hard dungeon. Not like mechanically, like physically.
Yeah. Excuse me. Ah, no matter how many times I visit the Sanctum, its majesty never fails to move me. And the rich history, originally built during the dawn of the 5th Astral Era, it was reclaimed by the wood before being restored in the wake of the calamity. Truly, it stands as a testament to the influence that magical civilizations and city-states have had upon Eorzean culture. The Sanctum harbors the hopes of men, and now those of my brethren shall join them. If you are not averse, I would speak a little of my brethren, that is, those individuals whose essence lent them form. As it pertains to another age, some concepts may be foreign to you, but would you be interested nonetheless? Excellent. Birgot was a man with a gift for creating inanimate objects such as buildings and furnishings. With his ability, he served his supervisory role in the Bureau of Architect, where he was nothing short of a pillar. His chief was carefree to a fault, you see, and he took it upon himself to ensure the work was done. Ralger was a brawny man whom Vanna encountered on her travels. They quickly struck up a friendship, and he joined her on a quest to destroy an enormous meteor that was hurtling towards the star. 'Tis fair to say this event gave rise to the legends surrounding the destroyer. Azima was a woman who served as a judicial officer in the Bureau of Administrator, an experience which served her well as the warden. She was an ardent proponent of the seat of Azem, and dreamed of training under Vanna and her successor. Nalthal was a close personal friend of mine. A merchant by trade, he was outwardly gregarious, but also possessed a reserved side and knew quiet joy in his passion for ore. When men began treating him as a dual-aspected god, it reminded me of the person he used to be, and I couldn't help but be struck by the pang of nostalgia. Nofika was a landscape architect of great repute, who grew plants gathered from the star over. Despite being skilled in magic, she preferred to nurture plants as nature intended, and her garden ever bloomed with beautiful flowers. All who visited were said to leave with their souls salved. Althek was a researcher who observed newly made creations in Elpis. Although it was his sister's urging that he first joined our faction, he soon became a stalwart believer in the cause, and always took the initiative in discussion. Halone was a formidable warrior, tasked with hunting creations that were deemed detrimental to the star. For her prowess, she had been regarded as a leading candidate for the seat of Pashtarot, preserver of discipline and order. Menfina was the youngest among us, a student affiliated with the Words of La Habrea at the Academia Anider. Even within that prestigious institution, she was considered a prodigy, and hers were the hands that created the magic to isolate and seal Zodiac. Thaliak was the headmaster of Academia Anider, a man of learning and leadership both. He presided over the institution's myriad faculties. No known phenomenon existed in which he wasn't versed. Words do not do justice to express the remarkable scholar that he was. Nimia was an observer in Elpis, like her older brother Althek. She possessed a caring and inquisitive nature, and was liked and trusted by her peers. The Malayan was a researcher at Metabesios Thalasai, a facility for the observation and evaluation of sea life. So passionate was she about her work, she once threw a knife at someone who inadvertently came too close to her observation subject. That's passion.
Yep.
Oshan was a traveler whom Vanna encountered in the wilderness. They shared a campfire and discussed at length what it meant to be free. Leaving my hopes as the wanderer in this place, I shall set forth anew as simply a man named Derek. And last but not least, the Watcher. He was the chief archivist at Anemonesis Anider. Respected Vanna deeply as an individual, even as he cared for her as a dear friend. Indeed, among our number, none was more devoted to Vanna, and that devotion made him best suited to his duty and solitude that accompanies it. Fuck.
Kinda sad, though. hearing about how they were and who they were.
That is all. 'Tis a lot to remember, but I should be glad that if they remain with you in some way. We're grateful that you should share with us these new aspects of Hydaelyn in the 12. Thank you. Well, 'tis past time we headed back to Sharlayan. It wouldn't do to keep Ojika waiting. I assume you will be traveling via Limsa Laminza, in which case allow us to see you off from there. Till now I have wandered alone, but as I recently learned, a journey is better shared.
We better see him again. Just like in a corner somewhere. We better see him again. Don't like the idea of him being alone.
Well, he's not exactly alone.
The monkey doesn't count.
Seems to count to him.
I was about
The
to say,
monkey's not a person.
Oh, man. It is not good to be nearly crying when sad. My throat's already bad enough.
Yeah.
Endwalker's not done shredding at me.
And this is side content. This isn't even main story content. This is side content that is breaking your heart.
this team does not go less than 120% with these things.
They don't, which is one of the things that impresses me about this story.
They do not pull any punches. What? Oh, there it is.
Oh, he took a second to load on your screen. It's because it's so busy here in Limsa half the time.
Yeah. Social
Even
hub.
on this little podunk server.
Hey, it's not a podunk server. It's just smaller than some of the others.
Our friends are presently booking their passage. That's where you were? There's room aboard this next ship, so we'll be setting you sail shortly. Oh, Derek, no sooner do we arrive in a crowded place than you up and disappear. Ah, 'tis a force of habit, in order to avoid people.
I mean, I approve. I don't like people either.
But I needn't do so anymore, do I? On the contrary, I should embrace the chance to connect with other souls. As your comrades, we completely agree. And remember, you're always welcome at the Baldessian Annex, so be sure to pay us a visit. You may depend on it. Thank you, Derek, for giving us your trust. And thank you as well, Shroud. Had you not been with us, we would have struggled to grant the 12 their wish. Well, we had best find our vessel. While the report remains to be compiled, I believe we can officially declare our investigation complete. Till next we meet, my friends. Do you still have time, Shroud? Got a minute at least. Ere I embark on my journey, there is a place nearby I would like to visit. Might I ask you to accompany me? Thank you. Come, we shall head outside the city via the Tempest Gate.
New player. You can tell when they do the double take when someone's hanging around with wings.
And also the little green symbol on the side.
Well, yes, but there's new players and then there's new players. Because you keep that Sprout for a good long time. But he stopped, ran back, looked at me, and then ran away again. It was kind of cute.
Newbies.
Oh. Yes, they're adorable. And they're precious and we should protect them.
Especially if they get to Heaven's Ward.
It's less protecting them and more offering them a cup of cocoa after the pain has started. Because you can't protect them or they don't get the same impact from the story. You just have to be there to pick them up when it's over.
I feel like if I ever went to a fan fest, probably it'd have to be an English-speaking one, probably. But I feel like if I went to a fan fest and I just, I said holding up that shield with a hole in it, and I just said Hashafont. I feel like immediately.
I hear that at every fan fest there's a place where people just bring hot chocolate, like a.
No, but what I'm saying though is,
shrine.
like in that room, I'd instantly figure out who is past the Heaven's Word section and who isn't, based on the facial reactions. So
Facial reactions, people bursting into tears, yeah. Sarsafon was the very first really hard. I mean, don't get me wrong. Parting Glass, where what is her name? Nanamo drinks the wine. That one was hard, but Harshafont is different.
That one was more shock and horror. With Hashafont, we literally held him as he died. And
he only died because
he saved our lives.
He couldn't stand the idea of us being hurt. So yeah, Harshafont's different.
Yep.
Anyway, I'm gonna go crawl into bed for a bit.
Okay. Alright. Here the wind whips in the sea like a storm, but I've always found the sensation quite invigorating. Lest you wonder, I intend to strike west, and thence make my way through Upper and Outer Lanasia. And in order to mark my new beginning as a man, en route I wish to see Oshron's embrace with you. You need only accompany me across the bridge. From there I shall continue on my own. Alright, FF14 writers, do your worst. How's this gonna wrap up? You already got me teared up earlier. Fuck. I'm not ready for this. Such a great wave that ripped the god's grip from the mainland. In the wake of calamity, my brethren and I were all occupied with our respective duties. This is my very first time seeing the bridge. Shall we then? Follow Derek's lead and try not to fall behind. I would do my best.
He basically moves at a walking pace the whole time.
They really want to drag this out, don't they? So it's temporarily constructed with wood. Ah, such an invigorating breeze. beauty truly knows no bounds. Forgive me, I was lost in thought. I look forward to the bridge's completion. Oops, fuck. I am honored that I should be named Oshron. Well, this is as far as I asked you to come. But if you're willing, might we converse a little more? It occurs to me I hadn't asked you about your opinion of the 12. How you personally perceive us, for instance. Or what you felt when you faced us. Your words from the heart. I would take them with me as a memento. Is that so? The others will be glad to hear that. Thank you for humoring me, Shroud, and apologies for keeping you so long. I am ready to set forth now, to witness a world filled with our blessing. To begin with, I shall tour Lanasia and visit those locals which are named after the 12. After which, I shall go wherever the wind blows. Together with this fellow, of course, until such time as he tires of my company. This time I shall embrace the joy of meeting and accept the sorrow of parting. And when the time comes for me to return to the star, I shall share my experiences with my brethren. Needless to say, your words will feature prominently in my recounting. You will continue your own journeys, will you not? Oh, yeah. Then I shall look for you out there. Fare you well, my friend. And may the 12 bless you and keep you. I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna do it. Nope. Ah, nope, no, 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 no.
It's difficult.
Ah, fuck. Ah, shit. completing the quest, soaring profits, the paintings of certain deities among the 12 will become available for purchase. Okay, great, I guess. I need a minute. I need a minute. Okay. Okay. Alright. Alright. As promised, we're now gonna also check out the Final Fantasy XIV Dawn Trail full trailer. I'm gonna leave the stream call, Lightning, to wrap that wrap up. Okay.
Cool deal. Take care, man.
Yeah, you too. Okay. 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 There we are. Alright. So, a full trailer. Let us watch after the Mist of the Realm and how heavy that was, and oh god, my soul. Alright, Dawn Trail. Let's see what you got. Swearings.
Blue seas, clear skies, and boundless possibilities. I dare say our destination will soon be in sight.
Enjoying yourself for a change?
Hello, Black Bun. How you doing? Creative business in Ukraine. Tropical islands. Making our way through shrubbery.
Come now. There's no cause for panic.
Athenian, my boy.
This one might make for a worthy opponent.
It's kind of like a dragon. Minus the wings. Assuming fire breathing. It looks like Godzilla. Presumably that's going to be a dungeon or trial boss. And the new class is called Viper, if I'm not mistaken. I think I saw that somewhere. I may be wrong. Alize! Hey, lass. Mike. Squirrel or marsupial of some kind. And of course, obviously, a shoulder. Thancred.
Might you have a moment to speak further?
Alright, so far it does seem like it's going to be a much more upbeat journey, which we really need. Endwalker was so fucking heavy. We need something more light and adventurous. Oh. I didn't realize that to be fair, I haven't looked into the new classes too much. I didn't realize that part of the class though was combining the dual swords together. That's new to me. It's cool though. Oh, right. Jenny said it earlier. Taco cat. Cryo. Is that a new class? I know of. Again, I think it's called Viper, but this I don't know off the top of my head. It looks like we're going on vacation, you know? That is a big ass bridge.
Look, my friends.
Alphino.
Behold the scene of our next great adventure.
You and your adventures. I trust you have not forgotten the true purpose of our voyage?
At last we are come to the land.
Ah, that's right, female Hrothgar.
My home. Tura.
Tura. A lot of people are gonna Fantasia into female. Now, even people who aren't necessarily as much. Granted, a lot of people did that for male Vieira because of the pretty boy thing. I do predict less will Fantasia into female Hrothgar, but there will be a chunk of people. You cannot deny that a good chunk of people are gonna Fantasia into, at the very least temporarily, just to see what it feels like to play as that. But a lot of people are gonna try it out. It's like, all right, how do I feel the vibe of this? That's cool though, and I'm not gonna do too much reading into excuse me. So it does seem like overall the expansion is going for a lighthearted, adventurous tone. Like this, it almost comes off as like a vacation journey. But adventurer-wise, what would an adventurer consider a vacation? Oh, just passively hunting down legendary monsters in the open world, and doing raids and dungeons, fighting off this two-headed giga boss. Excuse me, I'm sick. But it looks super exciting. As for like the plot hooks that we're going for, again, I'm hoping it's lighthearted. I'm not I'm not against the expansion introducing a whole new plot line that's meant to be multiple expansions in the making. But with Turan and with what was said towards the end of the trailer, with like, oh, let's not forget our true purpose for coming, and then it shows that last there, which I'm not remembering or recalling who that is. I'm assuming that's the character we're going to meet at the beginning of Dawn Trail when it launches. I can't recall a female Hrothgar that we've encountered. So yeah, I'm thinking that's not an old character. I'm ghosting on. That's a new character. Kind of excited for that. That's pretty cool. I'm excited to try out again, I think it's called Viper. Feel free to correct me. This is being called the Beach Vacation Arc. I mean, it's looking like a Beach Vacation Arc, to be fair, so that's not incorrect to call. Obviously they're setting up some kind of plot, though. Like, they're setting something up. I'm just curious what the long-term journey they're manifesting is gonna be. I don't want to throw out any predictions because I'm probably gonna be way off. So I'll say, but if I was gonna hazard a guess, it seemed pretty lighthearted. So my guess is it is gonna be very much like a vacation-y arc. Like it's far more lighthearted adventure. There's going to be no, like, world-ending threats we're going to be dealing with this time around. It's more like challenges and discovering lost locations and empires or dungeons and stuff. But no like, grand threats to the realm. Or to Eorzea. So, I'm pretty confident it's going to be pretty good. Excuse me. Oh, man. I'm just trying to think. What do we know the name of this? Again, I'm assuming it's a new class, but this thing Kryle's doing. Yeah, like they highlight it, so I have a feeling it's like a class, or at the very least a game mechanic they're adding. That's my guess. Pictomancer. Oh, okay. I feel like I've heard that. So I probably heard it mentioned somewhere passively. Pictomancer. Okay. I mean, it looks fascinating. Like, it immediately conjures up images of... I almost said Benny and the Ink Machine. No, not Benny and the Ink Machine. That black and white ink Disney game that was on the Wii. I can't remember the name of it. But like that's what it reminded me of initially. I mean, it looks really, really, really interesting. I'm excited. I'm excited, and the fact that it's coming as soon as summer 2024, like, it's coming right up. Obviously, we're not even in spring yet. We're still in the winter season, but it's only a handful of months away. Like, it's not even half a year away. Also, I'm gonna throw this out there. This is probably gonna be a controversial take. I don't like how she looks. Now, keep in mind, I don't think she looks ugly. She looks cutesy, but that's kind of my problem a little bit. And again, it could just be the CG animation and the actual in-game graphics. It'll look a lot better. And plus, obviously, we'll have customization options, I'm assuming. But I don't know. Like, this feels... How do I put it? It feels a little too reserved as like an animal creature, beast person. Like Hrothgar, like the males we've had for so long, like their heads are basically a tiger head, like very extended, very much that form and shape. Hers feels like they tried to reserve it and tried to like pull it back towards a more human look, and then remembered it was Hrothgar, and then, you know, obviously extend the nose back out. I don't know. There could be a very controversial like stance, but for me, there's a trailer for in-game models. I'll have to look at that, because based on the CG trailer, based on the CG trailer. I don't love that they've reserved it so much, at least on her. Again, maybe with the other variants and like the actual in-game graphics, it'll actually still look more bestial and more like, you know, wildcat like. I don't know. I feel like they tried to reserve back a little too close to human, or higher, I guess what you would say. I'm making this judgment off of a CG trailer and like what, 5 seconds of her being in there. And again, I don't think she looks bad. I don't think the model is ugly or anything. I get what they were going for. She does look cutesy. She does look interesting. It's just, for me, design wise, I would have gone for more bestial, like closer to how the male Hrothgar look. Not obviously copy and paste. Smooth out the features a little bit, make it, you know, smaller frame, very clearly female. But I don't know. I wouldn't have gone with that design. That's just a little too toned back from the bestial side. That wouldn't have been my first choice. But it's not really a complaint as much as it's just a preference thing for me. I'm excited though. I'm very excited. I'm happy it looks so upbeat. We really need an upbeat expansion after the events of Endwalker, and after the events of all the subsidiary content of Endwalker, both the post-expansion plotline and the patches and the main story quests, but also with the like the Alliance raid and also the 8-man raids. Like, we need something lighthearted after all this drama. You got a link to the female Hrothgar vid in the Endwalker spoiler section chat? I mean, okay. I'll check it out real quick. Let me pull it up. Alright, new face. Alright, let's take a look at that as well. Hrothgar. In-game model. Okay. We're getting the lionesses to the lions. Okay, that side view, that's very good. That's a little bit better than the CG trailer. That's more extended, you know, outward. Okay, that's actually a lot better. Yeah, that's a lot better than the CG trailer. Okay, so never mind. My concerns are kind of assuaged. He's the femoral skeleton. I mean, I figured they did. Big, bulky. That fits. But yeah, that looks way better than how the CG trailer kind of. CG trailer, she looked way too smoothed out from a side profile. So there was clear extension of the jaw. It was still. Also, the cat-like elements were more poignant in those models than in the CG trailer. So it's those are a lot better. Okay, so never mind. I remove my concern. Yeah. A lot of people are going to be Fantasiaing. I see it coming. I'm into Fantasia Shroud myself. Mainly because the Fantasia I changed him into, I was a fan at first, but now I kind of miss the old aesthetic. So I'm probably going to Fantasia my character back to how he looked before. I've established a legacy with how he looked, so that's necessary, if anything. Well, that's it for today, guys. I mean, sorry if there was a lot of coughing or sneezing or low lethargic moments, I apologize. But, no, I'm not feeling the best, but I didn't want to delay doing this until after Jenny's surgery, because I wanted to have fun with her, and I also promised her and everybody on the Discord server I'd do it today. I didn't know I was going to get sick, but promise is a promise, and I'm glad I kept it. My emotions aren't, but I'm glad I kept it. I hope she had fun. Hope Lightning had fun. Hope everybody had fun. Hope the VOD isn't too rough again with the coughing, the lethargic energy. Hope none of that affected things too badly. But, yeah. Jeez. Man, what a ride Endwalker has been. What a ride if FF14 has been. Like, it has been a journey. Like, it has been an adventure. I still haven't leveled every class. I still haven't done the extremes. I still got stuff to do, but in terms of like the base story experience, I think I'm caught up now, aren't I? Like the only thing I can think of I haven't done story-wise, including the side content, I've done all the 8-mans, I've done all the Alliance raids, and I've done the main story. I guess the only thing I haven't done are the open world, like the side quests that are not main story related in the open world. I haven't done all those, and I haven't. I haven't done the Monster Hunter collab quest line, where if you play like the high difficulty version, you get like Rathalos as a mount, if I recall correctly. I haven't done that. So once I do that, I will have done everything story related in the game. Just Baja. I've already been to Baja and Eureka. Probably not Eureka, but Baja I've done already. Granite 2, still need to farm that mount. I haven't even done the baseline story of it. Once I do that, I think I'm caught up completely, because I've done everything else at that point. Yeah. How many hours have I got in this game after all this time? No, I think it's /playtime. Alright, 47 days, 23 hours, 39 minutes. Alright, what does that translate to in total hours? 24 times 47 plus 23. Alright, so I have played Final Fantasy XIV on Shroud for over 1,151 hours and probably 40 minutes as of now. Whew. That 1,000 hours went by, man. It flew by way too quick. Did you do all of Baja, including Xandor? Okay. No, now that I think about it. I haven't completed Baja. I've unlocked it, and I've done, I want to say, most of it. I'd have to check where I left off, but if I haven't completed it, I'm near completion. I've done most of it. 388 days, 7 hours, and 5 minutes here. Yeah, you definitely got a bigger... Actually, what is that? Like, that's going to be a huge number. I know it already. That's going to be, like, over... I'm going to say 20,000 hours. That's my guess, but I might be overestimating. 24 times, what, 388? Yeah, 388. Okay, no, that's a lower number than I guessed. Plus 7 hours. So you've been playing for 9,319 hours. So you're approaching, and after Dawn Trail, no doubt, you'll have 10,000 hours. That's a lot more than my 1,000. You almost have 10 times more than I have. I think I'm closing in on 6K hours. Yeah. Oh. Man. All right. So I'm going to wrap up there, guys. I'm going to probably go to bed, to be honest. I was about to say lie down, but I think I'm just going to go to bed. I'm going to take some NyQuil, and I'm going to crash and hope I wake up and this illness is gone. And I hope even more so than that, I hope to wake up and as long as it takes, but hopefully I hear back from Jenny soon and that she's doing well. And I'll be worrying about her all the while. Well, good to talk to you again, Asmo. Sleep well. I'll try not to be a stranger. I'll try not to be as well. I'll try not to be as well. Been too long since I last played FF14. Life's a busy thing. I'm working full time now, and on top of it, trying to do stuff for the 40K channel, trying to catch up on my miniatures, and I have got a lot on my plate. But that's life. That's life. You know you're living when you never run out of shit to do. Yeah. All right, Jenny, if you're still listening, you better message me the moment you're in recovery and you're at home resting. I want to hear. Actually, I want to hear it as soon as you get out of surgery and you're awake. But obviously, I can't. I'm not going to demand that. You're going to have other people you're going to probably want to tell first. But as soon as I can fit in your booklet of people to tell that you're okay, please do. All right, I'm going to go lie down. Love you guys. Leave a like before you go if you think I earned it. And yeah.